What up, bitch? What's going on? What's doing? What it do? What it do? What it do? We back at it, right? Coming through it. This is Gold Dirty Bastards podcast, and it's real good because this is the start of the 2024 NFL season. Niners, anyway, because that's all we care about around this bitch. So yeah, man. Welcome to the show. Hopefully we didn't, wasn't away for too long. But in case you're tuning in, or if you are, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting us. Hit a like, subscribe, and then hit the bell, right? Because obviously we never know when we go on, but when we know, you will definitely know. So let's get into this shit. Excited. I'm excited for this. It's been 5 long months since this fucking stupid Super Bowl loss, which I don't know how the fuck we keep losing this bitches, but enough salt in the wounds. But I'll just do a quick recap of what's going on. Anyway, this is episode 128, and we gonna fucking get it, right? The 2024 season begins. Today was the first day of training camp. Yes, indeed. You heard it. It was the first day. So what are you guys looking forward to around here? Me, I'm looking forward to possibly getting back at it to the Super Bowl, but I don't know. I just don't know. You know what I mean? There's been a lot said about teams who lose the Super Bowl possibly won't make it to the playoffs or actually go nowhere near going back to the Super Bowl. So I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully we break it. Me personally, we just gotta wait and see what's going on with this. So yeah, let's get into it. First of all, let's start with a kind of a recap of what happened in 2023. As you know, there was shit going on. We don't have no controversy right now because Trey Lance got traded. That was the thing going into the season last year. You know what I mean? And we'll see how everything goes this season. Of course, Brock is not rehabbing from elbow surgery like he did last year. He was here for mini camps and OTAs. So that was good. Last year he missed it because of that devastating elbow injury, right? So we didn't have to deal with that at all today, or this year. So that's good for him. But we had a lot of controversy there. We just got through all the Jimmy G stuff last year. And then went on to the Trey and Brock stuff. We brought in Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold is not here. I believe he's in Minnesota, making them trash, right? So see what's going on, see how he does over there. But yeah, so there's a lot of shit that was uncertain about last year, right? We didn't know how Brock, if he was even going to come back for the start of the season, right? Or if he did, we didn't know how he was going to respond to that surgery. Even in training camp, we had to kind of ease him in there. He had like 1 on and 2 off or something crazy like that. And then I guess they seen enough. Trey was pissed. I guess he didn't think he had his fair share of shit. So he ended up just going and, you know what I mean? Just getting traded. Trade him to the Cowboys, which says a lot about that because I thought Trey was fucking trash, right? Everyone knows I thought Trey was fucking trash. And that almost kind of proved my theory about it because we don't give a fuck about them so much that we give them to the Cowboys, who we beat down. And we're like, okay, you can have our quarterback. He ain't going to give you nothing. And later on this season, that was reflected when we beat their ass. I believe it was 42-10 or something like that. Just put the smashing on the Cowboys, right? So that just shows you how much that trade didn't mean shit to us. So yeah, we had a lot of up and down season, kind of firing off on all cylinders. And then we had our first loss, I believe, against the Browns. Could have eked it out, but then our kicker, which I'm still not really high on, fucking Jake Moody, right? Missed the field goal. Brock didn't play too great in that game, but he did enough to fucking put us, get us back in position to win the game. Missed kick. All right, there goes a win. Well, not a win, goes a loss. And then the next week we followed it up. And I believe where we at? Minnesota, right? And we had a lot of stuff go on there. Again, Brock throwing a couple picks, still didn't look too great there. So you know what I mean? There goes that. And then What happened after that? Oh, then we had the Bengals where Burrow went for a fucking whopping like 90% completion percentage. And that was probably the first time we got our ass whooped, right? And so heading into the bye week, we all down, blah, blah, blah. Came back, fucking did our thing, started beating people, beat the shit out the Eagles. That was fucking awesome. I like that. Everything was rolling until we faced Baltimore. And again, got our asses handed to us over there. So then, you know what I mean? It is training camp. We excited. You ain't excited? Of course you ain't excited. I'm excited. Because it's the start of the season. There's a lot of shit going on now. So, yeah, basically that's what happened, right? And got to the playoffs. You know what I mean? Had the bye week. And then we came in against the Packers, in which my fucking co-host, he may or may not be in here. One of these guys over here, Leo's in here. He's sniping. So he was all gung-ho about Love, saying Love's better than Brock and da-da-da-da. Man, fuck all that shit. Because in the end, the motherfucker lost through 2 picks. So can't be better if you fucking cost your team the game. So there's that. And then next week, championship, fucking face the fucking Cowardly Lions, which ain't so cowardly now. They're actually a pretty decent team. And we're actually getting our ass whooped, right? Remember that. And then we came back, beat them. And then on to the Super Bowl where we fucking lost in overtime to the Chiefs. I don't want to get too much into that because I'm still pissed off about it, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. We had a chance to fucking do that, and we fell short yet again after having another 10-point lead taken from us. You can blame it on Brock. You can blame it on the defense. You can blame it on whatever you want. Offensive line, right? That's going to be a big one. And how we didn't fucking address shit going into the draft or whatever, but that's neither here nor there. So we lost, right? And that was it. Now we here. 5 fucking long ass months, and now we fucking back over here. Right? So all in all, training camp starts. Okay, we back in training camp right now. And of course, being as relaxed it is, Brock is a starter. There's no quarterback controversy, none of this shit going on. But we do have something. It ain't a Niner offseason unless there's some fucking drama, right? And so we had some, which is Brandon Aiyuk. So Aiyuk, however the fuck you want to pronounce it, you know, he's playing on the 5th year. You know what I mean? He really can't do nothing. You say he's going to hold out, but he came to camp, but we don't know what the fuck he's going to do here at camp. You know what I mean? He wants to get paid. Supposedly, we offered him $26 million, which he was going to take until the fucking wide receiver market got blown wide open. Got Justin Jefferson getting $35 million, which you definitely not going to get on $35 million because that's Justin Jefferson, and you ain't on Justin Jefferson's level, right? And so I think the monkey wrench happened when Amon-Ra St. Brown signed a $30 million a year fucking contract, and so that could be on the level of Brandon Aiyuk. He was like, you know what, fuck that, fuck your 26. Yeah, whatever. Bye week, schmy week. I'm going in. So he took the 26, right? And he was like, nah, fuck that. I don't want 26. Give me 30. Probably. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. But somewhere along them lines. So yeah, man. That's just where we at. And pretty much that's where we go. So we got him holding out. He said he's gonna hold out, but he came back. Right. And so this is where we at now, but he's not practicing. He's at the facility. He's at training camp. I guess so he don't get fined. Love is not. Well, Love ain't did shit. Well, I'll get to that in a minute. But I already showed you the first half of the season. Trash. You losing to the Raiders and all that shit. Anyway, I ain't gonna let you fucking give me side. We'll come back to this shit in a minute. So yeah, Talib said fuck get a real QB. Yeah, but what's that? Who is that? And then if they ain't doing nothing on their teams, and then they want to come to our team because we got all them weapons. So you can't give praise to other fucking quarterbacks that they have our weapons, but you're gonna fucking shit on the motherfuckers actually quarterbacking our team with them weapons and say, well, he got all the weapons. So you can't have it both ways. So there goes that. All right. So here we go again with this. Yeah, so Aiyuk is like, nah, fuck that. I'm holding out. You know what I mean? I'll come to camp, but I ain't gonna participate in none of this shit. So I'm just here so I won't get fined. And then comes Trent Williams. He's like, well, motherfucker, I want a new contract too because I don't got no guarantee money after this season. And I believe he's under contract, but ain't nothing guaranteed. So he's probably holding out. He was like, man, I want some guaranteed shit. 36 on my fucking bread. So right now you can see it's starting. It's starting to fucking snowball, right before the season. And quiet is kept. I said this last time. I'm not so sure what the fuck we do this season, but even my co-hosts agreed like last year was probably the year. That was the year we were supposed to get it. Because after that, we don't know what the fuck was going on. If you lose, you know what I mean? We already know what the stats are like when you do that, when you fucking lose after the Super Bowl. You probably don't make it into the playoffs, or you don't, get as far as getting to another Super Bowl right after you lose one. So, the decks are already stacked against us in that regard. So, yeah, that's where we at. So we here right now. I still don't know what's going on. Whether or not they pay Ayuk, I don't know if they're gonna pay Ayuk. I would just give him the 28. I'll be like, look, Amon-Ra have 1,500 yards and 10 touchdowns or whatever like that. You get 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns, you can get 30 million. Right? That's just my fucking opinion. So until then, you ain't getting that. I give you 28. 28's cool. Can you push to 29? I don't know. You may think that $1 million probably ain't much, right? Between 28 and 29. Give him 29. Well, I might as well give him 30 if you can give him 29. Like, nah. So I'll say give him 30, 29, 28, excuse me. All these fucking numbers. Give him 28. If you don't want to do that, well, fucking hold out. Do what you do. You still on the contract. You don't want to play? Fucking don't play. You know what I mean? We'll franchise you next year and do all that bullshit. So that's where that is. With Trent, you got to pay fucking Trent. Whatever the fuck you want. Almost whatever you want. You 36. You can get whatever you want within reason of being 36. Right? So fuck that. Because that shit's stupid. Kind of over the hill. And quiet as kept. I mean, he was a little lackluster in the playoffs and the Super Bowl. We still need him. We still can't do shit without him. But he really didn't perform up to the standard that he normally performs at crunch time and the biggest game of the year. So kind of holding that against them, but not really. But either way, you need Trent Williams. You need Trent Williams more than you need Ayuk. Because we fucking were on that 3-game lose streak last year. We didn't have no Trent Williams. We saw what fucking happened. Right? Are you trusting the fucking tackles to McKivitz and who the fuck we had over there? Do we have Burford over there on the left side? I forgot who the fuck we have over there. Some fucking weak dudes. Fuck that. Right? We don't need that shit. So that's all that is. What else we got? So, and then also to start camp, you know what I mean? We got injuries to the rookie Ricky Pearsall and Isaac Guerendo. I don't know what the hell's going on. I know we lost our training dude, you know what I mean? The dude who kind of had everybody try to, maintenance and well kept. Right? We lost him, I believe, to the NBA. Right? I think he went to the Clippers or some shit like that. Anyway, we lost him. And now all of a sudden we're getting these injuries. I don't know if there's a correlation. Maybe, maybe not. Who fucking knows? But the injury bug is starting to fucking kick in. So let's just hope it just ends with this. Because we were kind of counting on Ricky Pearsall to fucking do some shit, right? Especially in the midst of all this Ayuk contract talks and you know what I mean? All that shit going on with that. Not agreeing. We didn't know what was going to go on. And me personally, I wanted to get a fucking lineman. But supposedly there's an article coming out about how it's already out about how Kyle said, yeah, if we didn't have no one there, or Lynch was saying that basically there's nobody there that we could have took that could have unseated fucking McKivitz or anyone else. I'm like, what? You could have got any fucking rookie to beat out McKivitz. McKivitz sucks. You could have got literally any fucking buddy to beat out McKivitz. So he said, no, we like the guys we got, whatever the fuck they saying over there. So whatever. What else is going on with training camp? Yeah, so that's it. It's underway. We got the first day. I heard Malik Mustafa was actually doing good. If you know me, I was a big proponent of Malik Mustafa. Just see him a little bit coming out. Wasn't too familiar with him when we drafted him, but I started seeing him. I was like, oh yeah, this dude's fucking got it. And they all talking about how he looks shredded and shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, he does. Fucking does look fucking kind of big, but he gets in there, he hits. And Huff, I think, is kind of on schedule. You know what I mean? Because he had a what do you believe? He had ACL, I think Huff had something like that. So I don't know if he's on track to be back just yet, but I think he's progressing well. So we had that. Kittle had like an injury or something like that, but there's a few other injuries, but those two rooks are definitely the biggest ones. So as far as that, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what the fuck is going on. If Mustafa could come in and start and fucking do some shit, I mean, that only make our team fucking better because we need that. Defense probably took a dip last year in the secondary a little bit, but it was still decent. So the only thing was our run defense. Which bringing the point is, I am so glad Eric Armstead is not here. I am glad Kinlaw's out here. They both can kick fucking rocks. He was too injured. They fucking sucked. Everyone was all on fucking Armstead's nuts, saying, "Oh my God, how can we do that? He was the thing, and da da da. You should have paid him." Like, no, because he went to the Jags. He got a nice little bag from the Jags, and what happened? He's back on injured reserve or some shit like that. He even started off injured with them, so that's perfectly fitting. Bucky's the one that drafted him, right? Because that was the thing with Armstead when he first got here. He was injured. He didn't finish nothing, right? He didn't finish no season. He's always getting injured, always something with this fucking dude. So it's fitting how you go to the fucking Jags and you're injured. So there you go, Bucky. Have your guy back. Kinlaw just never panned out. And we knew that too. Even when COVID started, it ruined our fucking Las Vegas draft trip. I was pissed off about that. But we have receivers there for the taking. If you want to recall back to 2020, I think we had the number 14 pick and traded it back to get 15. And then you had all the receivers right there. You had CeeDee Lamb. You had fucking Justin Jefferson. You had all you're picking the litter right there. Judy, which, you know what I mean? I don't think Judy's all that great, but he was still there. And then you get fucking Kinlaw. Yeah, we back. We bike. I don't know what bike is, but we definitely back. What's good, Will? If that's what you meant, yeah, we back, bitch. It's fucking training camp in this hole. You know what it is. So yeah, so that's basically what's going on with that. And fast forward, you know what I mean, down to the what else we got for training camp, right? Run defense sucked. They, like I was saying, Armstead and Kinlaw. What strats we got to pick? We'll pick Kinlaw. No contributions whatsoever. He didn't do fucking shit for us. Right? I think he had like one good game in Dallas his rookie year, and everyone was fucking all hyped on that shit. But we knew it. The real ones knew what it was. He's fucking trash. And that was it. Didn't do shit for our run D. And it was nothing. Should just pay Buckner the fucking $20 million and got rid of fucking Armstead ass. Let him walk. Like that would have been way better. So anyway, we made a splash, signed Javon Hargrave, which didn't really pan out like I think we thought it would pan out, only because he really, I mean, let's call it for what it is. Like, he was a beast in fucking Philly. He came over here and really didn't do shit, right? Bosa had an all-fast fucking year, right? Because contract, he fucking held out until like the whole fucking training camp, came back, I think, like a week before the first game. And fucking sucked, right? He only had like 2 sacks in like the first 5-6 games or whatever, however many games it was until we got fucking traded for Chase Young, which was that was a roll of the dice, and I think that was a good that was still a good move, even though in the end he turned out not to be worth the fuck either. But it was still a good move, and then Bosa's production started picking up right when Chase Young was in there, so that kind of begs the question: well, if Bosa's getting paid, because we gave him $34 million, right? We gave Bosa $34 fucking million. Maybe we could have used some of that money to fucking go ahead and pay Ayuk. We probably would have gave him the 30 if we didn't pay Bosa all this shit, but whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not the GM, so call it for what it is. Say what you want. But yeah, that shit was just, I mean, I don't know. Bosa was fucking sucked. I mean, he started to get his numbers up a little bit, like toward the season. He started to get a little better, but out the gate, he was a dud. So there was that. Our run defense kind of lacked. You know what I mean? So, and that was all under Wilks, which everyone wants to kind of throw Wilks under the bus and be like, oh, well, he sucked and all that. And for the most part, yeah, because I was looking at some games and some moves. I was like, why the hell are you doing that? Like, what are you doing? But what do you expect? He don't know the fucking defense that we had. Like, Kyle expected him to come in here, run his defense, and just be straight up perfect. But that shit ain't gonna happen. Why would that fucking happen? Right? Why would you expect a fucking coordinator who doesn't know how to run a defense come in and run it like perfect how you want it? Like, nah. You should have fucking told him, like, look, Wilkes, I want you to know our concepts and the fucking run we run. However, if you want to sprinkle some things here and there, you need to go ahead and do that. Right. And so he probably would have did a little better with that. But you can't expect a fucking coordinator who doesn't know what the fuck kind of defense we run to come in here and run it like you've been here for like fucking 4 years. Like, come on. So that was just an off kind of shit. Oh, and it turns out, I guess Kyle Shanahan went on the Tim Kawakami podcast, and I guess he was spilling the beans on everything. I mean, I don't know if he's spilling the beans, but his mouth was leaking. He was keeping us, updated and giving some insight to some shit that happened. So apparently, I guess Kyle Shanahan went to Bill Belichick in this offseason and tried to get him to come over. Now, this is the thing that we was talking about even after, kind of in this offseason. We were having discussions about saying, yo, why don't we bring Belichick over there? Like, how the fuck, we bring Belichick? Well, turns out that Kyle actually asked Belichick, like, yo, come in here. You can go wherever the fuck you want. It's pretty much what I got from it. And pretty much what he said. You can come over here and you can have any position you want anywhere on the fucking team, which why not? Right. So Belichick was like, nah, I'm fucking good. Like, I'll just retire. So I guess that may or may not be how we ended up with Wilkes. I think it is. So Wilkes might have been a secondary or a number plan B, C, D, whatever the fuck it was. So there goes that. So that makes sense. So at least we know he did that, right? Because Kyle has a tendency to doing goofy shit. But at least he went to fucking Bill Belichick and was like, yo, come over here. You can do whatever you want. He said, nah. So take that for what it's worth. And also, he tried to go for he asked Tom Brady too if he wanted to come over here. And I guess Brady was like, nah, I'm cool. You should have got me back in fucking 2020 when I wanted to fucking come here, but you wanted Jimmy G. Now, quiet as kept. Remember, not quiet as kept. Jimmy came off the Super Bowl. We didn't really know how shot he was after that. So going into the season, I can kind of understand why Kyle wanted to stick with Jimmy. Because you're like, okay, same things. First full year starting, dude went to the Super Bowl, right? Maybe he could build on that. Maybe he can get better. Obviously, Jimmy did some good shit. Oh, look who we got here. Oh, look who we got here.
Yeah. So anyway, back to Jordan Love.
No, we can talk about that in a minute. We can get back to that in a minute. Trust me, we got a whole lot. We can get back to that. Trust me, we can have that debate.
Give him the Avengers. He'll be a league
MVP. Yeah. And we'll see.
So I think he beat Mahomes.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But speaking of quarterbacks, I was just saying how I guess Kyle fucking went this offseason and tried to get Tom Brady QB for us, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm retired." Like I say, you should have came back in 2020.
That was last year, wasn't it?
Nah, he did it this year. Nah, he had a podcast. Which you remember we was talking about how Brady, or how not Brady, how we should have got Bill Belichick to be defensive coordinator.
Yeah, you're talking about Brady. You said Brady.
No, but what I'm telling you is Kyle actually went this offseason and offered that shit to Belichick. Like, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know that, but you're talking about Brady. You said Brady.
Yeah, so he said, because this is what happened. So when Brock had his fucking injury, this is what Kyle was saying, right?
That's last year, though.
No, yeah, it was last year. Not this year. No, I'm talking about last year.
Yeah. Go ahead. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about fucking last year, before the season started last year, that he fucking went to go ask Tom to fucking be over here, because he was like, yo, like, Brock got injured. He said, Brock is a starter, but I don't know about your elbow injury. I'm going to go and see what's up with Tom. But he already told Brock that he was a starter. Like, he wasn't even going to fuck with Trey. Like, you were the fucking starter. Trey was here, Donald was here, but that he was a starter when he came back, but he didn't know how he's going to be with his fucking elbow, so he went.
Yeah, of course you start fucking Brady over fucking.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying was that Kyle went and asked Brady if he wanted a quarterback over here, and Brady was like, "Nah, I'm
Yeah,
cool."
this is not news. What the fuck are you talking about? A year late?
No, that he actually went over there and said it because he didn't even supposedly didn't even do shit with that, but he's actually confirming all this shit. Like I didn't know he went for fucking Belichick either. Did you know he fucking asked Belichick to be his coordinator?
I think that came out like 2 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it came out like yesterday, I think, or one of the fucking days.
I mean, that's a good sign because I thought he wouldn't. I
Yeah.
thought Kyle was too stubborn to go and ask for him. But then again, I don't know if they negotiated properly. They should have just. I think that's Parag. They should have threw the book at Belichick. Like, we're gonna pay you a coach's salary. You get whatever position you want. They don't know how to do that kind of stuff, though.
Yeah, they be on the bullshit. But he did say, come over here and you can do anything you want. Pretty much is what he said. He said you can go.
Yeah, but you got to talk with money, though. And she's saying it's one thing, but you got to let dollars do the talking for you.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't you want to give fucking Belichick a fucking bag, right?
Because we have Parag Marath, who's a cheap fuck.
Yeah, but that shit don't count. But that's like, come on, that shit don't count towards the salary cap, fucking coaches and shit.
Yeah, but that don't matter. Jed don't like to pay. Jed ain't trying to pay nobody.
That motherfucker would have paid Belichick. I think he would have.
If he gave Jimmy, if he would have done it, I think Belichick would be here right now. If he'd went over there, made him an offer he can't resist, we're gonna pay you close to Kyle Shanahan money for 1 year, 1 year contract just to be our DC.
Yeah, he could have did that.
That's how you got to do it. But these guys probably did. Lynch, he throws one thing out there and then he goes, "Oh, I talked to him."
We discussed and he kicked the tires or whatever the fuck kind of, whatever the fuck he says. But at least they fucking did that because we were saying why don't you go after Belichick. It turns out they did. So we're like, oh shit, all right.
Yeah, and hella people were saying like that wasn't a good fit. I remember in the offseason, hella people were bitching because we were online saying that on Twitter and people were upset.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, man? Belichick? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Our fans are
yeah, they're not fucking. They don't know fucking shit. Which is good.
Some of them, not all of them. Some of them.
Yeah, majority.
We got some good fans out there.
No, I mean, for the most part, yeah. But you got them, just some stubborn ass like Homer, fucking, Shanahan, like no dick rider, like the dick riders, like
the reporters. That's been a point from this training camp is they're bagging on Grant for asking that question. Some of these Homer type of dudes. Like, why are you asking a stupid question? Like, it was a legit question,
it was a legit question.
But you're happy asking about this guy's fucking mustache, like.
Yeah. I don't know who the fuck asked about that shit. Like, it was shaved off. Who gives a fuck? Oh, yeah, the mustache at a wedding. Like, speaking of mustaches, fucking Mosa grew his mustache. He looks like a fucking 70s porn star now.
Who?
Like, fucking Lummy Bosa. He fucking cute with his little fucking mustache, little shit. It was hella funny. Someone was mentioning, I don't know what the fuck it was on. I think it was on IG or some shit like that. He was like, "Yo, what's up with the all white fucking off season squad? Like all the fucking white people hanging out with each other."
I seen that shit.
I know. Yeah. And I was like,
"Was that Kittle's right? Kittle's birthday."
I think it was Kittle's birthday, but then
there wasn't one black folk in there.
Yeah, it was there, and then it was fucking who was it at McCaffrey's wedding.
I mean, I kind of assumed that's how it went anyway.
Well,
that's the Cabo crew.
I've always thought, but I've always thought it though. Like, yo, how come? You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
Bosa's a MAGA fuck. He ain't trying to associate with
MAGA
ethnic
bastard
people.
Yeah,
he's busy worried about fake assassinations and shit.
Oh man!
Oh, you see his ear? Speaking of which,
yeah, how's he fucking Wolverine fucking healed?
Yeah.
So
anyway, we don't have to get sidetracked off that.
Yeah, that's just. But anyway, yeah, Bosa fucking rocking the mustache. Like I said, he's looking like a fucking 70s fucking porn star. That dude. But whatever. So yeah. So
I know I'm different. I like to hear critical questions from
anybody,
reporters.
Yeah,
and that's good anyway because that's better. Like, it's more entertaining when the coach gets pissed off and they cuss him out and shit. Like, that's makes for good little press conferences. You know what I mean? If you get these little softball questions all the time, that shit is whack. It's like hella boring. The David Lombardi fluffers who just throw the softest bullshit out there.
Yeah,
this guy spins everything as fucking the greatest thing ever.
I agree.
So I mean,
totally agree. So it wasn't a bad question.
Grant goes like, Grant like trolls, and that's kind of whack, whatever. But like I like some of his stuff. Some of his takes are like, he just does them for it. I mean, it appears he does them just for like engagement.
But he does that on his show though. Like on his little podcast shit. That's fine. But when he's actually, asking questions and fucking questioning team leaders and coaches or whatever like that, he don't really come with the fuck shit. He actually comes with like decent like questions.
Yeah. And that's how it is in most media markets. Like here, I'm telling you, like the Bay Area got the softest reporters. All these David Lombardi losers, like they just fucking blow them. It's like, I'm just here to blow Shanahan. Like, we don't need that, dude. Like,
tell him. Call him out on shit. I mean, he needs
the East Coast, they don't put up with that shit. Philly, New York media. Now they go a little too extreme on the other side, but
yeah, they're doing the most.
Dallas, Dallas has their footballer. Texas is football or death. You know what I mean? It's just top.
Everywhere. Yeah, so what I mean, that's all that is.
I mean, I think our fan base is not. If you look at it like how well versed we are, like as a fan base as a whole, I don't think we're really up in the top 10. Probably. Like other spots, it's like football or die. I think.
Well, I mean, the up until no, because our fans travel and our fans go places though. Like every game that we go to.
But it seems like we have a much higher homer percentage than other fan bases.
Well, probably, but that don't take away from the fact that when we go places, we represent where the fuck we go though.
No, and that's good. Like Philly, that was when they're like 300. That was last 2 years ago.
Yeah, playoff. That. I mean, even coming down here in fucking LA. I mean, shit, that was a fucking whole other ass home game for us. Well, it's all red in there. There's barely any Rams fans there. Then they had to try and shut us out. You know what I mean? So no, I don't think.
I mean, that's cool, but that doesn't mean they're not homers. Some of the people doing that shit. I don't like the homer shit. I want to see like people giving unbiased takes on, player personnel and sometimes I just feel like we get a very unrealistic take on things.
Yeah, true. I agree.
I mean, Armstead. Look, now they're bashing Armstead, but when he was here, they're on his nuts, and we were the ones being like, "No, Armstead ain't all that." Like, but now he's hurt again, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, it's glad we didn't pay him," and blah blah blah. It's like, man, y'all need to stop because y'all wasn't saying that shit when he was here.
No, they weren't fucking saying none of that shit.
That's what I mean. That's that homer bullshit,
Yeah, I don't fuck with it.
But whatever. We can move on. That's my little rant.
Was that your rant? That was it? Yeah, so whatever that is. So off-season training camp. I already talked about Brandon Ayuk, you know what I mean, his hands, and then Trent Williams. So we got Trent Williams.
I mean, I've said it on here before. I would trade Ayuk. I said it in the group chat. I would go right now. McLaurin in a second gets it done for me. If you look at their head-to-head stats, McLaurin's more efficient, more consistent. Now you can say there's less balls in Washington. No Diddy, less balls going around. He's been their biggest playmaker. But I mean, the stats don't lie. He's been consistent. He 1,000 yards, 4 out of his 5 seasons, I believe, and the other one was like 970. So he's like damn near right there anyway.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, what are you trying to compare? That's what I was saying. You got Justin Jefferson's at 35, right?
But I'm saying, like, if he's not happy, just let him go. I mean, you're going to get a good receiver back in McLaurin. It's not like you're going to get nothing. Like, McLaurin, when healthy, is a solid receiver. You put him with Debo and Kittle and Jawan and McCaffrey, and I don't think you miss a beat.
No, I don't either, which begs the question, like, how easily replaceable is, like, Ayuk? I think you can find a receiver. I mean, it may not be up to Ayuk, like some rookie. Like, I don't think Purcell's fucking, like, on Ayuk fucking level. But, you know what I mean? That's just...
I mean, I think you could get it. I don't know.
You can probably do something.
I don't think Ayuk is that... I don't want to say important, because he is important with Brock, but it's like... He's not an essential need. you could fill in. Like you said, Persall wouldn't have been my choice, but I don't know. We've talked about it. I know you got some flack online from some people on Twitter when we stated that receiver is the easiest position to fill in the NFL. And I know people were like giving some pushback on that, but it's true. It's one of the easiest positions. That I would say that and running back, probably the easiest two positions to fill right now currently. Mm-hmm. It seems to me that the college game and the NFL offenses are not very different, and that's why you're seeing these rookie receivers come in and make a bigger impact. Back in the day, Jerry Rice struggled. It would take the rookie receiver wouldn't be that good. Randy Moss kind of started it, and then after that, it kind of took off a little more. But even now, like last year, just look at last year, you had a good receiving class, and they came in and contributed, pretty quickly. And it's like, I think it's just more of a pro-style offense ran in college, so they're more NFL ready when they come out. So I think, of course, you can miss in the draft. Don't get me wrong. That nobody's saying you can't. But, I mean, even Brandon Ayuk's year he came out, the hit rate, to me, he's probably fourth best.
Yeah, the hit rate is higher.
I think CeeDee Lamb is on another level. Justin Jefferson definitely on another level. I got Higgins slightly above Ayuk. I know, a lot of my fellow Niner fans probably disagree with me on that, but I think Higgins has a better skill set. Like Big Leo's.
Nah, we said nah, cause we want. But who are you gonna replace him with though? Especially if but if they fucking even do that, if Jaden Williams is fucking cooking, right? I mean,
Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels. I don't know what the fuck Jaden Williams. Jaden Daniels is cooking. I don't know what that O-line, but I mean, if he's fucking cooking, I mean, they could, but I don't think he'd want to give up McLaurin and then give you a whole different receiver and a whole different offense. You got to build some more.
Well, I think they would do it. I think we're the ones holding that up. Because McLaurin Ayuk and Daniels already played together. They're familiar with each other already. So I think Washington would do it in a heartbeat. I think Niners are the ones holding it up.
Yeah, but that's 1 year though. I mean, they only play each other for 1 year.
Yeah, but you see Ayuk jocking him. He went to the meetings with him and shit.
Well, that's only because there was fucking teammates, but I don't mean shit.
He probably sees a lot of potential. I mean, I agree. I think he's going to be a better quarterback than Brock Purdy. I don't know about this year, but give him like maybe 2 or 3 years, he'll be better than Brock. Higher ceiling, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Can't tell all that now, but I don't think they're going to trade.
Well, you can see the ceiling is there. It's better than Brock's already. That's already evident.
I mean, possibly.
No, it's fact.
I mean, maybe. You can't fucking tell. The motherfucker hasn't even played them.
Well, you're talking about ceiling. You're talking about potential. You're talking about arm strength. You're talking about mobility. You're talking about the measurables, the height, the weight, the strength. That's all. He all has.
But all that shit doesn't mean anything if it doesn't fucking translate into the fucking NFL. You could do whatever you want.
Well, we don't know what Brock Purdy's translation is yet because he plays with the Avengers. So we got to wait and see in a couple years when some of that talent isn't there.
But then you said, all right, well, but then you was on fucking trying to give Jordan Love the fucking bag, and he only played fucking a good half a year because we've seen the first half of the year. You fucking didn't do shit. Lost the Raiders, the Broncos. You lost.
Yeah, how many Pro Bowlers does he have?
It don't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter because you still got to
Pro Bowl talent doesn't matter in the NFL. That's an interesting
but you still got to execute the fucking plan. You still got to make the fucking throws.
Okay, but it matters though. Pro Bowl talent matters, right?
It does, but it doesn't. Like because you still got to make the throws.
It does, but it doesn't. How does it not?
Because you got to execute. You still got to make the throws. Okay, then. So,
but if you got Pro Bowlers that are wide open, it makes it a lot easier to execute.
Okay, well, Trey had everyone.
Does it not? We're not talking about Trey. Does it not make?
I'm letting you know. Trey had everybody but McCaffrey and couldn't do shit.
If you have wide open players,
Jimmy had everybody but McCaffrey.
Does that not make it easier? You don't want to answer the question because I know why. Because you know the answer. You just don't want to admit it.
No, it ain't. Because we've seen him play.
So Pro Bowl talent doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, it fucking matters.
You don't even believe
Pro Bowl matters. Player, no, it matters. But I mean, goddamn, you still got to execute. What I'm saying, you still got to make.
But it makes it a lot easier to execute if a guy's wide open And if a guy can break a 50-yard play out of a 2-yard play, it makes a big difference. No.
Yeah, but that's the fucking player. That shit doesn't
does
translate. No, it doesn't fucking always translate. You still even motherfuckers.
Does Jordan Love have a Deebo Samuel who can take that 2-yard play and break it 50 yards?
No, but he's got a good running back.
No, but I just need a yes or no. I don't need the buts. Say that for cigarettes.
But is he still making the throws though? Is he still making the throws?
Yeah, he is making the throws. He got more arm talent than Purdy. I'd say Purdy's a little more accurate, but I'd say.
Okay, then there you go. And this offense is based on fucking accuracy. It's not just fucking making plays, doing what you want.
I said a little bit more accurate. It ain't a fucking big ass difference.
Does he got a fucking cannon arm? Like, no, he ain't got a fucking cannon arm, but he fucking led the league in fucking passes downfield.
So you tell me this: if you put Jordan Love on that Niners team last year, would he not outperform Brock Purdy with all that talent? And then if you put Brock Purdy on that Green Bay Packers team, you're gonna tell me he wouldn't regress.
We don't know.
We do know.
Why would Brock be good with fucking Pro Bowlers and not good with regular motherfuckers?
Because those guys don't get wide open like the Pro Bowl receivers.
They do get wide open. What are you talking about? You watched the fucking Packer game? You know all the fucking receivers were wide the fuck open on them touchdowns and all that shit when he was throwing the ball? Are you serious?
You're talking about one game. I'm talking about the whole season.
I'm talking about the whole season too. Like what the
there
fuck
was a lot more separation from our receivers than the Packer receivers.
Not a whole lot, not as much as you think. Not as much.
Way more than I think.
No, there wasn't. I'm telling you, there's stats on that shit.
Go watch. I want you to go watch all the Purdy touchdowns.
I watched all the fucking Purdy touchdowns.
And 95% of them are guys wide open.
Yeah, and how many of them did fucking Brock have fucking linemen in his face? How many fucking
we're not talking about linemen in the face.
What that makes
your job as a quarterback to make them.
That makes a fucking difference though. When you got fucking people in your face all the time, you still making plays. Like what the fuck, motherfuckers had way easier times with O-line too. No, not as much as fucking Purdy's.
Their O-line wasn't all that great.
Their O-line is way better than ours. What are you talking about?
I would not say that.
Nigga loves fucking Jordan Love for whatever reason. Even though he only had 9 decent games and he lost to the fucking Giants during their little streak. So what do you say about that?
And he beat the KC Chiefs and the Vikings who lost.
Yeah, and they lost to the Vikings too with Cousins. So what are you talking about?
Okay, but he beat them too.
Okay, but he got him 2 tries. He took him 2 tries to fucking beat him.
All right, well, he's a better quarterback. So if you put him on the Niners, we win the Super Bowl. I think somebody said that.
But you can't say that, though.
I can't say that whatever. Confidently. He beat Mahomes head-to-head with a far less talented squad.
So the fucking Raiders. Raiders stomped on fucking Mahomes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and Purdy.
What does that say? And what does that say about fucking the Raiders?
Proving my point.
But what is that? That don't prove shit because the fucking Raiders beat Mahomes too.
Yeah,
so
the Raiders beat him and Brock Purdy with the.
So you think so the Raiders are fucking good? So ain't no
Brock with an all-star team still couldn't do it.
Okay, so the Raiders are better than the Niners. Then is that what you're saying? The
no,
Raiders quarterback or the Raiders quarterback is better than Brock? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying that either.
Okay, well, what the fuck are you saying? This fucking dude here.
I'm saying Jordan Love is better than Brock Purdy.
I'm saying that's fucking still. Brock Purdy done more than fucking Jordan Love 1 year.
Yeah, because he played
decent half a year.
4 Pro Bowlers, buddy. How many Pro Bowlers? Count them for me. Go ahead and count them.
No matter how many fucking Pro Bowlers. I keep telling
you. It does matter.
You can have a squad.
It does matter.
But look at Jimmy. Jimmy had the fucking best wide receiver in the fucking league, and what the fuck was he doing?
Jimmy had one weapon.
It don't matter.
And no Shanahan to cover him up.
Oh, now it's fucking Shanahan. Now it's this. It's always something.
Shanahan.
I
told you.
It's always this. It's always that.
I told you Jimmy was going to suck as soon as he left the Niners.
It's everybody.
We got to wait and see. We got to wait and see how Jimmy does when he leaves.
So when Brock was running.
You just can't see between the lines.
So when we was down against
Detroit. You love mid-QBs.
So when we was down against Detroit and Brock was making all them plays with his legs, making all them fucking throws, doing that fucking shit.
That
was
a fucking system. The one that saved him.
No, and that he made fucking.
How many points did he have in the first half of that game?
Yeah, and they were down.
With
he came back.
All that talent.
Okay, with all that talent, we've been down with all that talent, and nobody came back from that shit. Jimmy didn't come back. Trey didn't fucking come back. No one fucking came back.
Trey only played 4 games. Stop bringing Trey in this argument. He's irrelevant to this argument.
Well, but you was loving on Trey too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and if Trey would have got a shot, he'd be damn good.
He did get a fucking shot. The motherfucker couldn't do shit. That's why he got traded, and that's why nobody else wanted to trade for fucking Lance because he's weak.
Yeah,
what the fuck we talking about? He's sitting on the third string bench in the Dallas. Nobody wanted to trade for fucking Trey.
Nobody wanted to draft Brock Purdy. What does that mean? He didn't get drafted till the 7th round. All them teams passed on him.
Yeah, and now everybody's like, yeah, we should have got Purdy.
He still can play, right? That proves my point. So
yeah,
some of these teams don't know what the fuck
he did a lot better than Trey did. He did a lot better than what Trey did.
He was more NFL ready than Trey was, wasn't he? Trey was known to be a project coming in.
Okay, and that project didn't fucking work out because the motherfucker was weak. He was not accurate.
Well, I didn't draft him. You know I want to draft Justin Smith, so you're talking to the wrong fucking guy.
Simply just telling you, oh, look. Man wants to fucking...
Why would I bet a bottle when the Niners got a stack squad and fucking...
Because you're saying that Jordan Love is fucking better.
Yeah, so Jordan Love is better.
So if you bet it by default, that means you can win with anybody.
But the Packers,
Aaron Rodgers have
talent level is
at one point. Aaron Rodgers have fucking bum ass quarterback.
The talent level is a lot different.
Okay, look at fucking Brady.
How many Pro Bowls the Niners have?
Brady had David Patton and a couple other fucking goofy wide receivers.
How many Pro Bowlers do the Niners have compared to the Packers?
Who gives a fuck how many? How many fucking Pro Bowlers did fucking Montana have? How many Pro Bowls does Steve Young fucking have?
A lot.
Okay, then are you taking that shit away from them because you have fucking Rice and fucking Ricky Waters and Brent Jones?
No, because they won Super Bowls. They didn't lose Super Bowls.
Okay, so that's the fucking thing. So they fucking lost. So if they would have fucking lost, Young wouldn't have been shit.
Yeah, he would have been weaker. Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, get the fuck out of here! No, shut up. That fucking bullshit.
Definitely. If Young wouldn't have won a Super Bowl, he wouldn't be shit. That Super Bowl makes a big difference. He got that monkey off his back. He said it himself.
Yeah, about that. But that didn't take away from him being a fucking good player. He had fucking 2 MVPs.
He'd be a good player, but he wouldn't be in the upper echelon of quarterbacks historically.
Okay, so Brock wins a fucking Super Bowl. Fucking then what? With the Avengers. So it don't matter. So if he loses, then he had the Avengers. But then if he wins, then what? So if Josh Allen came over here, he ain't doing shit with no Avengers. Then if Josh Allen came over here and play with the fucking so-called Avengers, are you gonna take that shit away from Josh Allen? No,
because he'd be the one to put us over the top. Because he's a better quarterback.
Maybe not. What if he came over here and didn't do shit with the fucking Avengers? Then what are you gonna say?
I don't think that would be the case. I would put money that wouldn't be the case too.
Okay, well, what happens if he did?
And well, if we're playing what if, I mean, I don't know.
Well, you playing what if right now? What if he's on here, he'd win? Like, you don't know that. If Jordan Love was on this team, he'd be win. Like, how the fuck you know that? You can call that for sure, but
it's a fact.
It's not a fact.
You just don't like to admit. That's why you're getting upset because you know.
How is it a fact? Because it's not a fact. How is that a fact?
So all that talent don't matter, right? All that talent doesn't mean
it matters, but it also matters.
So how did Jimmy do when he lost all his talent and when he went to the Raiders without Shanahan to protect him anymore?
He had a better offensive line, and he had the best wide receiver in the league. He had the best wide receiver in the league. Number one wide receiver in the league.
Pretty easy to take away. You double team that guy.
You know, double team, but he's not double team. You know how wide open fucking he was and shit. But what happened? Jimmy couldn't get him the ball because he fucking was trash. He couldn't fucking do it. He couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's trash. That's my point.
Okay, then. So Brock ain't fucking
You're
trash.
You're proving my point for me.
It ain't fucking the point.
And he still went to the Super Bowl.
It ain't it. My point is, you can have fucking Pro Bowls, you can have stacked shit, but unless you can execute and fucking do the shit you're supposed to do, they don't fucking mean nothing.
Jimmy with Brock was exactly the same. If you look at the stats with CMC,
should give him the fucking boot. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. See, thank you, Papa. O-line is fucking hella weak. This guy don't take this shit.
Thank you to Papa.
That shit.
Papa
J. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Papa J.
Sounding like a real McLovin right now.
But this dude don't understand. You want to have what if scenarios. Well, if Jordan Love was on this team, we would win. Like, you can't even say that because how the fuck? What makes you justify that? He didn't even win with the fucking Packers. So what makes you think he fucking went with us?
Were the Packers supposed to be in the playoffs last year? Because I don't think anybody picked them to be in the playoffs last year.
Did the Packers have a trash ass?
I just need one answer question. I don't need a one word answer. I don't need all this other shit. Did you expect the Packers to be in the playoffs last year? Yes or no?
I didn't expect them to, but they were there, right?
Yes, sir. I just told you I don't need an explanation.
Who cares if they fucking expect them there?
I just need a yes or no. That's all.
Did you expect the Giants to go in there the year before?
I don't need questions. I just need yes or no answers, buddy. No. Did you expect the Green Bay Packers to make the playoffs last year? Yes or no? I
didn't fucking expect shit. I have no expectations of them, so I didn't expect nothing.
No. Yes or no?
Like, no, I didn't expect anything of them. They don't fucking mean nothing.
Did you expect the Green Bay Packers to beat the Cowboys in the first round of the playoffs?
Yes, because Cowboys are fucking weak.
No, you did not. You didn't pick the fucking Packers, did you? Maybe you did.
Yeah, I did, because Cowboys fucking weak. Everyone fucking knows that.
Well, they
lost to the fucking Giants, dog. They lost to the Giants on their little fucking run. They played the
lost
Bucs.
to the Vikings. I mean, you can't do that. We can't play that.
They lost to the Vikings too with the same fucking team that we did with Kirk Cousins. They beat the Vikings with fucking Josh Dobbs. The fuck? What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Brock Purdy not being as good as Jordan Love.
Yeah, well, Jordan Love lost to the fucking Broncos. Jordan Love lost to the fucking Raiders.
Jordan Love doesn't play with a Super Bowl caliber team.
I didn't realize
a young.
So you need so you need a super caliber team. You need a Super Bowl fucking Pro Bowl team to beat the fucking Broncos. Is that what you're telling me?
No, definitely not. But
okay then, but he lost, right? No, it doesn't because he lost. He lost to
so a Super Bowl caliber team for a quarterback doesn't matter.
Not when you play the fucking Raiders or the fucking Broncos.
I'm talking about just in general. I'm not talking about Raiders or Broncos or Lions, Tigers, and Bears. I'm just talking about in general.
Yeah, well, they played the fucking Bears too.
I just need another one of these. I just need a yes or no answer.
What?
If a Super Bowl caliber team around you makes a difference or not?
No, because there's a lot of teams that didn't.
So it doesn't.
No, because there's a lot of teams that have won without a Super Bowl.
I don't need to answer any more questions. I'm done. Case closed. Suitcase filled.
What are you even talking about? Look,
I'm talking about you don't want to garbage it.
What is that to admit? There's been plenty of teams that had a fucking not so fucking great fucking team that won Super Bowls.
You just told me that Super Bowl talent, a Super Bowl level team doesn't matter. That's
okay. You're talking about Pro Bowls and all this shit. Super Bowl level is different from like Pro Bowls. You don't have to have a squad full of Pro Bowlers.
Caliber team.
You don't.
Doesn't matter.
You don't have, dude. No, it doesn't. Not all the way.
Are you drinking that Homer juice tonight? What are you drinking over there? Look, Homer Simpson cocktails?
When Aaron Rodgers fucking took into the playoffs and did all this
Aaron Rodgers is a fucking elite.
All right,
all-time great.
Exactly.
Did I say Jordan Love is all-time great? No, he's not.
Yeah, but you make him seem like that. Then how come he can't fucking elevate his team? Right? He's supposed to be great.
He did elevate his team. He got them bumps to the playoffs. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and did so what? And did what? And got bounced out.
So he's supposed to win a Super Bowl with that bum ass squad.
He was up. He was beating us and threw 2 fucking picks.
And picks happen. Brock Purdy tried to throw like 5 that game.
Yeah, but he didn't throw 5. He didn't throw any.
They can't catch. So we look at it.
It don't matter. We dropped like 3 other fucking picks that fucking Jordan Love threw.
You're a guy who defended Jimmy for how many years? So I'm not gonna waste my time and have.
Yeah, you ain't gonna waste your time because your fucking argument's stupid.
Because you like me quarterbacks.
It don't make no sense. Yeah, but it's already been proven that you fucking like quarterbacks. You don't fucking do shit. What did Jordan Love done? You want to pay this dude to make them the highest.
Just got the weak ass.
You want to make this dude the highest paid. You want to make this dude the highest paid fucking quarterback in the league.
Packers
who hasn't fucking done shit. Who got bounced out in the divisional
last year.
You just got
no business being a.
You said it don't matter, and they still had no business because they lost. Because Jordan Love threw 2 picks and he can't fucking do shit.
Okay, and Brock with the lead picks against the Vikings.
With the lead. Point? That's regular season. That's not the playoffs.
You're going in circles.
Yeah, the circle you going into. You running around your own fucking ass at this point. Yeah, he throws like there you go. There you go.
Do I need to explain it to you, buddy? Because he doesn't play with the fucking Avengers.
He don't
does
need
he have
fucking Avengers.
Does he have George Kittle on his team? Does he have?
It don't matter. Well, he got to the play. If you can get to the playoffs, you can win.
Does he have an offensive player of the year on his team?
Yeah, he got fucking Aaron Jones. Is Aaron Jones trash?
Aaron Jones is not. He's not trash, but he's not CMC. Definitely not out of the backfield threat.
Okay, well, we went to the fucking. Was
Aaron Jones an offensive player of the year candidate last year?
We went to the Super Bowl and the fucking championship.
Was Aaron Jones an offensive player of the year candidate last year?
No, but
yes
didn't he fucking leave the league in fucking rushing?
Again, I don't need the buts.
It don't matter. It does not fucking matter.
It don't matter.
No, it don't matter.
McCaffrey on your team doesn't matter.
We went to the championships and Super Bowls without McCaffrey. What are you talking about? And if McCaffrey was that fucking great, then how come fucking the Carolina Panthers fucking barely did anything with him there?
Because did he come to an already loaded roster or not?
Don't fucking matter. We won without McCaffrey though too. We went to 2 championships and the Super Bowl without McCaffrey before.
Okay.
What's your point?
And McCaffrey's an offensive player of the year, and he changed the offense when he got here.
Okay, but we still fucking won without McCaffrey. It's not like McCaffrey.
What did we win?
We went to 2 championships in the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow. What is that? What is that?
We won the same thing.
We count championships now?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we won the same thing.
We count NFC championships
exactly. We won the same thing without McCaffrey that we did with McCaffrey. So what's the difference with McCaffrey?
The difference is the offense is elite.
Is it?
I think it was 8 points a game immediately was his impact.
And why did we lose? Because McCaffrey fumbled in the Super Bowl, gave up points. What's elite? I mean, he's elite, but I mean, still, don't matter.
He's probably
we did the same exact shit without McCaffrey that we did with McCaffrey. So what difference does McCaffrey fucking have?
He makes a huge difference. I just told you, he's 8 points a game is what his initial impact on the offense was.
Before the year before we got McCaffrey, we went to the championship.
No, I'm talking about the year McCaffrey came. 8-point differential.
But we've been there before. But we've been there before.
But we won
without McCaffrey.
Now our offense is better and more dominant. We were winning with defensive run game with Jimmy.
It didn't, because there's plenty of games that McCaffrey fucking didn't do shit.
When?
What do you mean when?
I mean when? Games. What games did McCaffrey not do shit?
Against fucking the Lions. What was the stats against the Lions? What was the stats against the fucking Lions?
In what? In the
playoffs.
One game?
Yeah. What was that stat?
Did he have a TD in that game? I think he had at least a touchdown in that game. I don't know. Pull up the stats.
From 4 yards out after Brock scrambled for fucking like 20.
Pull up the stats. Let's go. Let's look at them.
Yeah.
I guarantee he had at least 100 yards total offense. Pull them on up.
Right here. Let's see. We'll do it right now. Let's see. There's plenty of times that fucking McCaffrey.
No, go to the Lions game. Stuff. That's what you're popping off about.
Let me see where we at. God damn it. God damn it. Where the fuck is this shit at?
Convenient, huh? Can't find the stats.
No, I got the stats.
Oh, tell us. Show us. Because you said he didn't do nothing that game. That was your words. So just want to be clear on what we're talking about here.
Yeah. So we had 59 attempts. Yeah. 268 yards.
Attempts?
Yeah.
Yeah, 59 attempts.
Yeah, I did. I'm looking at it right now.
59 attempts in one game. Yeah, 59 carries.
59 carries in the whole fucking.
No, I'm talking about the Lions game. You said the Giants, the Lions game.
No, I'm talking about the whole playoffs.
No, you said he didn't do shit in the Lions game. So let's get the Lions game stats.
Like, he had a touchdown, but it's
just post the Lions game stats. I don't need to hear all this other stuff. Just post the stats from the Lions game. Because you said he didn't do shit that game. So I'm trying to see something here.
What is it here? Let's go to this.
Come on, it shouldn't take this long to pull up the stats. Play some Jeopardy music.
Yeah, you should. God damn it.
Yeah, we lost all the momentum. Pretty much at a standstill.
No, you fucking wanted to go.
We had a nice little, back and forth going on.
Yeah, then you wanted to fucking.
Then I pulled your card. You don't want to fucking pull up the actual stats.
Pull nobody's card. I'm looking at it right now. Either way, hold on.
Yeah, see this guy.
Well, I'm looking for a specific
I'm gonna
game.
fucking find it. God damn it.
All right, here we go. All right, what do you have? All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. He had 90 yards.
Oh, that's nothing. He didn't do shit that game, though. Right?
No, but there's plenty
of fucking, you don't need that.
There's plenty of games where the motherfucker didn't do shit.
McCaffrey don't matter. He don't matter.
Well, there's plenty of games I'll tell you that he didn't do shit.
Cool. Yeah, 90 yards don't matter.
Against Dallas, he had 51 yards.
90 yards and a TD is nothing. That's a nothing game.
But I'm saying that there's been games where he hadn't done shit. Against Dallas, he had 51. Against Cleveland, he had 43. Well,
your definition of him not doing shit is
against Minnesota.
Yards. And how many receiving yards did he have in this?
Against game? Minnesota, he had 45.
How many receiving yards did he have in this
Cincinnati?
How many receiving yards did he have in this Detroit game that you say he did nothing in?
42.
Wow. So 132 total yards is a nothing game for you. You don't need that kind of play on your team, according to you. It doesn't matter.
No, but I'm saying that there was plenty of games where the motherfucker didn't do nothing.
He's not Superman. What the fuck? What games did he not do anything?
Okay, but that's what I'm telling you. We won without McCaffrey. Yeah, is McCaffrey good? Yeah, he's fucking good. But we don't.
Yeah, I'm done here.
McCaffrey good, but dude, we won without him before.
McCaffrey's offensive player of the year. He's not good. He's great.
Okay, but we've won without him before. Plenty of times.
We haven't won anything without him. We haven't won anything with him.
Okay, so then what difference does the fucking shit make? If we haven't done nothing with him or nothing without him.
But I'm telling you, he's a big factor to have on the fucking team.
Yeah, he's a big factor, but if we didn't have him, we'd be fine. Like, what do you mean?
That's how talented our offense. That's how much weapons Brock Purdy has to work with. You don't even need McCaffrey on the team, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, because he does good. He'd be fine.
So it's all Brock, right? It doesn't have anything to do with the roster. That's what you're telling me.
A lot of it is Brock. Brock fucking.
Oh yeah. What part? What percentage is Brock?
Dude, you want to see how
what
much
percentage?
Brock?
What percentage is Brock of this offense?
At least fucking 80.
Oh my God, this guy's cold. Brock is 80% of this offense. So how come when Jimmy had CMC before he got hurt that year, how come his stats were damn near identical to Brock Purdy's? If Brock Purdy's 80% of the offense.
Yeah, because fucking Jimmy didn't fucking lead the league in shit when he fucking had them stats.
Okay, but they were damn near identical to Brock's that year.
No, it wasn't. Brock almost had 10 more touchdowns and 10 less picks. What do you mean? You know fucking much of a difference?
I'm talking about the year Jimmy got hurt, 2022. When he had CMC that year and when Brock had CMC that year, their stats were nearly identical. Brock was slightly better. But you're telling me 80% of the offense is Brock.
The fucking picks.
So that doesn't equate to me.
He was fifth in total passing yards. He was third in fucking touchdowns. He had 11 picks like Jordan Love. And he was first in QBR. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you're not talking about the same thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about the year Jimmy started with what the year Trey got hurt. Jimmy came in. What was that? 2022, right?
So do you think fucking Jimmy would have put up the same fucking numbers this year if he was in the offense? You think he would have threw for 4,200 yards and 31 touchdowns with 11 interceptions?
Brock is better than Jimmy.
All right, then. So you can't.
But I wouldn't say he's that much better than Jimmy.
He's definitely way better than fucking Jimmy. He's a lot more decisive. He fucking doesn't
He's more accurate and he's more mobile.
And he's more accurate.
He has some Jimmy moments, though.
You think Jimmy would have fucking came back against the Packers? Probably not. Do you think he would have came back against the Lions? Definitely not. So what are you talking about?
I don't know. Yeah, but I know that against the Packers and the Lions, they only put up 7 points.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
But see, you guys are throwing all these stats out there. But Jimmy had these stats too. He was.
But Jimmy wasn't. But Jimmy wasn't at the top of the league. But he wasn't at the top of. But he wasn't at the top of the league.
But he didn't have.
He wasn't at the top of the league.
He didn't have CMC.
He wasn't at the top. He wasn't at the top of the league in fucking stats.
And he didn't have CMC. But when he and Brock both had CMC, they were pretty fucking close.
No, obviously, well, not really, because fucking.
What do you mean, not really? The stats show differently. You guys want to go by stats? Pull them up.
This guy's still trying to prove his point about Love, how fucking Brock is fucking trash, and he wants to act like fucking he's on Breeze 11. Yeah, you did.
Top 12.
No, that motherfucker's definitely in the top 10. He ain't top 5, but he's definitely somewhere before 7. He's somewhere in.
He's top 12.
He's somewhere in 7 and 10.
See, but you don't like to admit that he is helped out by the roster and the coaching, and it's a fact.
Okay, you can have good teams.
Look at that big ass drop off when Jimmy went to the Raiders. Fell off the
exactly, but he has a number 1 receiver that anyone would fucking throw to.
He fell into the Mariana Trench.
Anyone would have threw to fucking Devontae and got the fucking shit to Devontae. You seen the fucking receiver? He's fucking mad.
One receiver.
Aiden O'Connell came in and fucking did more than fucking what Jimmy did over there.
What other weapons the Raiders had last year?
They had Josh Jacobs before he fucking got injured.
He was injured for most of the year. Go ahead, keep going. Who else?
Telling you, this is your boy.
Go ahead, keep going.
He's so hell bent on.
Papa, I don't give a fuck about PFF. Don't even come with PFF numbers.
That's true. PFF is fucking trash. But still, like, he was up there in fucking stats, like in the top fucking 5 at worst.
Papa, let me ask you a question. Where do you have Brock Purdy ranked quarterbacks?
I think I got him at 7 or 8.
Are you Papa? I'm talking Papa. Go ahead, Papa. Drop in with your
Papa Pump. Holler if you hear me.
Right on for tuning in, Papa. We appreciate the interactions. We don't have to agree, but we still appreciate the your opinions, your takes, and your time with us.
Let me see. Oops.
What'd you do?
Nothing. Oh, wait, you know what?
All right, what else we got to talk about? We're not trying to be here all night.
I'm trying to be here all night. I'm trying to be here.
Oh, you can do 4 hours by yourself?
Yes. I'm trying to do it. Trying to fucking do it. So we got fucking sidetracked. This is what happens with the Dirty Bastards. You fucking see it. So let's try this. We never done this before. Let's do this one. Let's have a fucking schedule breakdown. Because we haven't
done a schedule breakdown. What are you talking about?
I know. That's why I said we haven't done this. So,
yeah, we have. We've done a schedule breakdown before.
No, we didn't. No, we
Last year.
Yeah, we haven't done one this year.
Oh, yeah. This year. You got to be specific, buddy. Come on, man.
Why would I be talking about fucking last year? Besides,
you just said we never did a schedule breakdown. Never implies we've never done it.
Well, whatever. Well, we're doing it now. So here we go. We've never done one for this year. So here we go. All right, week 1, the Jets. I mean, we have preseason, Titans, Saints, Raiders, whatever. I don't really care about preseason. Just as long as we don't fucking or not too early. What you mean? Too early. The fucking season's about to start. We fucking got like 3 weeks until the fucking preseason. Nah. We do it now. Either way, all right, let's do the fucking schedule breakdown because there's been a lot of shit that's going on. All right. So, week 1 against the Jets. Let's fucking get into it. Week 1 against the Jets. Who you got?
It's here, right?
Yeah, it's here.
I'll take Niners.
In San Francisco. Take Niners? I'll take Niners too.
I think it'll be a close game, though.
Will Aaron Rodgers pop another fucking Achilles? I don't think he will. He's actually going to play this season. Aaron Rodgers been getting a lot of hate. And I think motherfuckers are going to change their tune when Aaron Rodgers actually plays this season. They're all hating on him. Oh, he doesn't want to be a mini camp. He don't want to do this and that. Like, nah.
So, well, I think they're hating on him because he's a fucking weirdo. But, I mean, other than that,
yeah, I don't. I mean, that is for sure. But let me see. Yep. So I'll take the Jets too. All right.
No, you take Niners.
Excuse me, Niners.
I say Niners. I think it might be a close game though. But I think Niners pull it out.
Monday night. Yeah, I mean we should. Got fucking Kinlaw over there, so we should be able. The only thing, I don't know if we improved our run defense this year.
I think it might have gotten a little bit better. I think so. The guy we got for Houston is he's a run stuffer now.
I mean, maybe Malik Collins.
Yeah.
Well, we got no Armstead, thank God, and this guy's fucking injured. I've touched on that too. Fucking last, right before you fucking came on. Glad we got rid of Armstead and fucking Kinlaw. Fuck them guys. So
Yeah, I think the run defense should be improved a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, we'll see. Week 2, we got the Vikings. Schmikings.
That should be an easy win, 2-0.
Well, you got Sam Darnold probably going to start the season,
2-0.
And then who are that? They drafted who? JJ McCarthy.
2-0.
So here's where it gets a little wonky. So we got week 3 against the Rams.
Where's that one at?
It's in LA.
I'll take the Rams in that one.
I'll take the Niners. After we played decent over here.
We played good there, but I don't know. I think the Rams got a good squad.
So this is the thing with the Rams. They upgraded their running back, right? They got a decent backfield now. You got Puka, who came up last year. Cooper Kupp wasn't even playing for like half the season. I think he came back. That was a big boost. That was
defense,
a big boost.
You lost Aaron Donald, but you picked up Jared Verse and Braden Fisk in the draft to Florida State Dogs. And their defense was already, up and coming.
I don't know. Who are their corners?
I like their secondary. I think their secondary is all right.
I don't know. The secondary kind of bombed on. Who did they get for their corners? They draft anyone? Was anybody there? I don't even know who the fuck the corner was. With the linebackers, I don't know.
Linebackers are, yeah.
I mean, if you want to bank on a couple of rookie defensive tackles, go ahead.
Well, one's a DN.
It might pan out.
I think Verse is a DN or maybe a linebacker.
Well,
edge rusher. He's an edge.
I think we'll win this one.
I'm
the second one, the split might come at the end of the season at home. That's the one I think we may have a little,
I think we'll win that one. I think they're gonna get the first one, but we'll see. This shit ain't very accurate. These schedule predictions.
Never. We don't know.
You never know injuries, all that stuff. But we're just going off the information we have at our availability now.
Okay. So week 4, Patriots. They got no quarterback.
Niners.
No receivers. 3. See, I think we go 4-0.
Drake May. I think we get to him as I think Bosa and your boy, what's his name?
Leonard Floyd.
Get the job done.
And go. I think that's a win for us. So I'm at 4-0. You're at 3-1. All right, week 5 versus the Cardinals. Now,
that's interesting.
This one's a little tricky because we still struggle with mobile quarterbacks. Even Dobbs. Even though we blew him out, Dobbs kind of, he looks somewhat all right against us. And then just
I'll say we win that game, but look out for the Cardinals. They got a little bit of a little movement going on with Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yeah.
They picked up another weapon too. Let me see if I can pull it up. Who else they got?
And then Connor, and for some reason, John Connor, whatever the fuck. He fucking gashes us for some reason. I don't know. He always has fucking decent games against us. I don't like that. So,
him and Hufanga were getting into it last year, right?
Yeah.
Hufanga ain't gonna be back. Probably he might be back for that game.
I like Mustafa. I talked about Mustafa. I think that dude's fucking pretty good. Even though he's just a rookie, we don't know, but I think he's.
He looks like
be the real deal.
He looks the part.
Yeah, they say he fucking pause. Like, that motherfucking kind of is shredded.
What the fuck?
So
roster. Trying to see the Cardinals roster real quick. Let me see. Their offense. Yeah, their defense needs help, but I think their offense has improved a little bit.
Yeah, and Kyler, I know
a lot's been said about Benson from Florida State, so that's the guy I was talking about. That's an upgrade at running back. Trey Benson.
I know a lot's been said about Kyler.
I think he's gonna be good. I think he's gonna help him out. He's a good running back from Florida State.
Yeah, motherfuckers shit on Kyler too, but I think Kyler is I mean, I don't have him in the top 10 necessarily, but
Trey McBride was pretty decent last year as a tight end.
Yeah, he did his thing a little bit. He made some noise. But yeah, so that one's a little. I think we'll win that one, like I said, but that's gonna be another close game, probably, and that's a home game.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get the win.
Yeah.
What's that, 4-1?
So you got 4-1. I got 5-0. Seahawks. So anytime we're fucking rolling, I think this might actually be a game.
Where's that at?
It's in Seattle. So
I know the Seahawks improved their defense, but Geno
improved. But you still got Geno, yeah. And Geno's not. I mean, he's not horrible, but
he don't play very good against our defense.
Yeah, he don't. Yeah, he still makes does a lot of goofy mistakes.
I'll take the Niners in this one.
Yeah, although I wouldn't be surprised if we lost it, but I'm gonna take them on the strength.
5-1.
Yeah, 5-1. So I'm at 6-0, which is good. And then comes week 7, which is the one we all gonna wait for, and that's against the Chiefs.
I'm gonna say 6-2,
and that's gonna be home.
5-2.
That's gonna be home. Could this finally be the time we fucking get the Chiefs, even though it is a regular season? Could this finally be the time we beat the Chiefs? Because I don't think Shanahan's beat the Chiefs.
He has not.
So I don't know if we could pull this out. My homerism. My homerism saying we'll beat them, but in actuality, the logical part of me is saying no, because we haven't.
They got more weapons for Mahomes.
Yeah, I mean,
they picked up Xavier Worthy as well as Hollywood Brown
and Hollywood.
As two flyers.
Yeah, but Hollywood still can't catch. And Xavier Worthy, well, he got burners for sure. He's a little on the small side.
But Rashee Rice, we don't know what's his deal.
I think we're probably gonna have to wipe him for the season. I mean, he's got a pretty big.
I don't know about the season, but maybe like 4 to 6 game suspension, possibly.
Well, didn't he killed someone though, right?
I don't think so. No, not to my knowledge.
Well, when he had that car, the shit with the car,
I don't think anybody died. I think there was injuries. I don't think anybody died.
Did he have a DUI though? Was he I can't remember. I think it was probably reckless driving.
I don't know. But anyway, I think they beat us that game.
I think this is a L. So you got 5-2. I got 6-1. All right, and then after that, we got the Cowboys at home.
I say we win that one. We have the Cowboys number.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, they're gonna come in pumped. They're gonna be talking a lot of shit that week.
They have had no major additions at all.
None additions. Yeah,
very quiet.
Well, they got They got a tackle, which is a decent tackle, but I don't think that's gonna be enough to do that shit.
Niners they got 6-2 for me.
Yeah, 7-1 for me, which isn't bad. Then we got the bye week. It's probably gonna be much needed. And then that's week 9 bye, followed by week 10. We have the Bucks at Buccaneers.
I'll take the Niners
at the Bucks. Yeah, Baker's
7-2 for me.
Yeah, Baker's fucking not too fond of Baker. Yeah, 8-1. 8-1. Only loss for me is the Chiefs. They've got the Rams and the Chiefs. Okay. And there might be a couple here. And we're gonna do so next week, week 11, Seahawks at home. I think we'll win this one just because we're at home. We always play kind of iffy in Seattle. We might eat the first one out. The second one we'll win.
Yeah, I say what do I got us at 7-2? I say we'll get a loss here, 7-3.
Against the Seahawks, 7-3. Okay. I'm at 8 and the hell is it? 7-3? 8-2. No, I'm 9-1 actually, because I only got us losing to the Chiefs so far. Okay, so I'm 8-1.
No, you're 9-1.
No, because you got 3 losses. No.
I'm 7-3. You're 8-9-1.
Yeah, that's why I said 9-1. All right, Seahawks, and then your favorite. So this is gonna be the fucking controversial one. Niners week 12 at the Packers.
I say we win that game. We got a superior talented squad.
I think we won that one too. So there we go. 10-1.
8-3 for me.
8-3, 10-1. Now, next week is
but
at
the
the
Bills. They did pick up Josh Jacobs, so that could be an issue.
Yeah,
if our running game didn't improve like we think it will, but if it doesn't, that could be an issue. But as of now, I'll take the Niners. Thank you.
Yeah. Now this is the next week, week 13, we're at the Bills. Now I think, as much as I shit on Josh Allen, I think we lose this game, not because we can't play, just because we got back-to-back games in the fucking cold.
I think we win that one.
One of them.
They don't have enough talent around Josh Allen. They let go of they traded Diggs. You got Keon Coleman back, but he's a rook. I think he's gonna be good, but I just don't know if you can put him over the top.
Did they get a running back too? Another one or no?
Not to my knowledge. I don't think so.
All right, so there goes
their
that.
Defense has struggled too. They I don't know. I think that coach is on the way out. I'll take the Niners in that one. I think that puts me at 9-3.
9-3. So I'm at 10-2 right now in week 13. I'm at 10-2. All right. Next up is the Bears against Caleb. I don't think they got some weapons though. They gave him some weapons. They gave him some O-line. So week 14, I don't know if it'll be clicking, but it's at home.
The defense should do a good job against a rookie quarterback. I mean, I don't know. We got a new coordinator though, so we could see a little bit of some issues, some growing pains. We've seen it with Wilkes last year. Sorensen / Staley. I'm picking them to win this game, but I think the offense is the dominant unit now.
This might be,
Offense has become the dominant unit, and the defense is still good, but I think you're going to be leaning on your offense more to outscore people this season.
Yeah, for us, I think so too. But then again, this is one of them games. There's always at least one or two where it's a game we should win that we could fucking lose. I think this is probably one of them.
I'll say 11-3. I think.
I'm gonna say we pick it. I'm gonna say 11-2. But that's only
you gotta be 12-2
or 12-2. Excuse me. I'm gonna say 12-2, but that's gonna be a game that I don't know. It can go either way for me. Next up is at the Rams at home.
I already said I think we're gonna win that one.
Yeah, well, this is the one I think that we might lose.
12-3 for me.
Yeah. What is that? 12-2, 12-3. Yeah, so I'm right. I'm with you now. I'm at 12-3 as well. Different, lose against different teams, but now we got the same record now, 12-3. Week 15, 12-3. Next up is the Dolphins at Miami.
I say we win that one.
Yeah, that was Brock's first game. I think he fucking does good. So 13-3.
Same.
Wait, hold on. No, we can't be 13-3.
We fucked up.
12-3.
All right, 12-3. Sounds good.
12-3. And then next is at Lions at home. Kind of got lucky.
I'm gonna say we lose that one.
Yeah, I think we lose that one too. So 12-4, week 17. 12-4. And then last game we're at the Cardinals.
I say we get that one.
Yeah, 13. So 13-4. Same record as what were we at last year? We were at 13-4 last year, right? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
We're at 12-5 last year.
I'll say 13-4.
13-4. Yeah, so I'm at there. There could be a game in there, like I said. So I say 13-4, but 12-5. I can still see that.
Yeah, I can see 12-5. I mean, it's not really that hard of a schedule, honestly.
No, I mean it's really not. The definite losses are the Chiefs. For me, it's the Chiefs.
I think
and
we
Bills.
could lose one of them Seahawks games. I gave us both, but I could see us. Oh no, I did give us. I think I did have us to the line.
Yeah. No, you had us. Wait, did you say lose the Seahawks?
Yeah,
you might have.
One of them. I think one of them. Yeah, I think I split with the Seahawks and the Rams. Swept the Cardinals. Yeah, we'll see. I think the Rams got a really good shot at the division title though this season. I think they got a balanced squad. I think their coach is definitely on par with Shannon. Maybe a little bit better. I don't know. Debatable.
Maybe we'll see, but I'm in that. Yeah, I'm in that 13-4, 12-5 area. Could we go 12-6 or 11 and what the fuck is it? 11-6? Maybe. I don't think we can get that far though. 13-4, 12-5. That's where I'm landing at. Now, do we get the fucking first round bye? I don't know.
Damn, you missed hella comments from Papa. What the fuck?
From who?
From Papa.
No.
Yeah.
No, I put
there was hella shit on there.
No, I put it.
Nah, they was talking about Jordan. 30 teams are not Super Bowl worthy each year.
Yeah.
What else?
That one.
Jimmy G didn't go anywhere. Well, we didn't go to any. That's not true. We went the same distance we went with Brock.
Well,
I don't know if that's true either. Brock is better. That's why Jimmy. Nah, I don't. Jimmy was out the door anyway because of trade. Anyway, we don't have to go back to all that. You just didn't post all that shit. So.
Whatever. Well, that's that. Yeah. 12-4, 13-3. I'm landing there. That's where I'm going. So that's it. So.
Well, hold on. Why I gotta address this one? Michael Jordan must not have been good because he had a dynasty team too. He was the dynasty team. He was the dynasty.
Yeah, Jordan was the.
That's the difference. I don't think Brock is the dynasty.
No, I mean I don't think it's a dynasty either. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, "Oh, they carrying him." Nah, because he's making the throws. He's making some plays. He's doing the shit out there. Now, frankly, Jimmy wasn't doing. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit here like most of these homers. We're like, "Oh, he's top 4, top 3, top 10." Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm saying he's top 10. I'm not saying he's top 5. He's out the top 5.
11 or 12. He's a good quarterback, but
I say he's
definitely helped out by the talent around him and the good coaching. I feel. And some of these guys, you put them in this situation, I think they would do better than him. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
Maybe, but the system's a little specific. The system ain't built for motherfuckers to run wild and fucking make up their own shit as they go. So you gotta be real disciplined to fucking do this.
Well, that's just Shanny. It's fucking weird, but yeah.
Yeah, but then again, that's why.
But if you get a sad quarterback, he'll just get hype on Shanny and just do what he wants to do. Purdy ain't there. Purdy ain't that guy.
Nah.
Could be down the road, but I don't see it. I see him as a really good system quarterback.
This year he could have a lot of free reign this I mean, I don't know about free reign, but he could have a lot of shit where
we'll learn more about him this year, definitely.
I think we will. And if he does, I mean, if he don't make it to the championship,
I know he needs to learn how to play in the rain. I know that's a fact.
Well, that's a big question mark. I didn't think it was, but it kind of is. I mean, you can't really hide around the fact of that because every rain game he's played in, he's always been a little lackluster. So,
well, he did okay that Seattle game. I don't think it was raining that hard in that game.
It wasn't raining that hard. It was drizzling. So
he did pretty good in that game. I think he did have a pick 6 though, didn't he?
That was in the second game last year.
No,
that was like no, it wasn't rain. That was rain. That was just kind of like a throwaway thing, whatever. Fucking stomped him out. But yeah, I don't know. Season expectation. Do you think we go to the Super Bowl this year? Well, normally if you lose the Super Bowl, you don't even make it in the playoffs.
I'm gonna say no. I don't think we're gonna go to the Super Bowl.
I don't think. And I'm I will say that and I've agreed with you on this too. That last year was the year that if we were to win it, should have been that year. Should have been last year. If we had any time to win it, we could possibly still win it. We could be this. I mean, fuck the Super Bowl. Fucking
just look at the NFC's gotten better already. The Rams got better, the Packers got a little bit better, and the Lions got better. I don't know that we've gotten better this offseason. We kind of stand it pat. I mean, you did get a little bit better with that Leonard Floyd. That's a good addition, but offensive line was not addressed.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest fucking issue because these dudes were on some bullshit. They were saying
partially you got Pooney and you got well, that's pretty much it. Other dude is just kind of like a stopgap play every swing guard.
I think you start him. I think you start him. You gotta just start Pooney. Like
right guard, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't even have no competition like that. You just plug him in there and just fucking call it a day.
But center is still a question, and right tackle is still a question, and offensive tackle depth. If Trent goes down, you could be in for a long season.
So he's holding out now because of his fucking contract. He has no guaranteed money, so I think he wants some guaranteed money.
But he's been getting kind of dinged up these last couple of years and missing games, so there's no guarantee he's going to be there the whole season. So that was a mistake, not doing more in the draft and free agency to get like some security.
And also, I said this too before you hopped on. I was talking about how he really didn't play all that great in the Super Bowl, even in the playoffs. But he's still Trent Williams, right? Like we're definitely we ain't shit without him. We're definitely better with him than without him. I mean, there's no debating that. So I don't know. He could have a bounce back year, maybe. I mean, he's still the top tackle, but there was a little drop off, and I think he performed up to where he could have, especially in the playoffs, especially in the Super Bowl. So that's a little bit of a concern, but we definitely need the motherfuckers. So if we gotta pay him, who knows? Maybe we could finagle it to where we could restructure his shit, give him a little more upfront money. Knock down his salary for this year, so maybe we sign Ayuk. That's probably a thing. I won't be surprised if that happens. But Ayuk, I think he's at camp, but he's not participating, right? But he's there, I guess, so he doesn't get fined or whatever. It's a smart move. They're calling it the hold in, so he's holding in. So, I think they get something done. Just pay him $28 million. Just call it a fucking day. If you don't want $28 million, then I mean, I don't know.
So for our expectations, I think we're gonna. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna go make a deep playoff run. I think this team we're getting a little bit long in the tooth now. Getting a little bit older. I think we've had some relatively injury-free years with Brock. I think that was a little bit lucky. I don't know. I think last year was our year, and
was the year.
That Super Bowl hangover, that ain't no joke. I don't think any team that's lost Super Bowl has ever won the Super Bowl, right? That's the thing.
Yeah.
The next year.
Or are they saying that or lost Super Bowl doesn't even make the playoffs, but we did.
They didn't make it back to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah, they won't make it back to the Super Bowl or in the playoffs, but we did that with Harbaugh and shit. So we lost Super Bowl. We were back in the championship. But I mean, fuck, maybe we can do something to where.
Shit, don't get me wrong. I hope we do. Shit, we need that sixth ring.
I mean, maybe we do.
Like,
it's elusive.
It seems to me that the Lions.
Elusive.
I didn't think the Lions were as good as they were, but I got to give them some props. They have gotten, they're a formidable team now. I think they had a good draft as well. Who did they pick up in the draft? Let me check.
Yeah, I mean
Didn't they pick up another offensive weapon?
Yeah, decent. They probably could have beat us. They would just fucking took the field goals and did the fucking shit that
that was normal fucking
coaches. Normal coaches would have did, but he was so stuck on, oh, you're doing this all year. This is who we are. Yeah, but it's
and they had the drops. They were dropping them 4th down plays.
Yeah,
wide open.
So
I think you got to look out for them. And Packers. I just don't think they have enough talent on defense yet. Offense too. I mean, they got some good young receivers. I wouldn't say great at all, but Josh Jacobs could be a factor because you could get some Jordan Love play action passes off of that. So that could be helpful for them if he can stay healthy, because Josh Jacobs was not healthy last year. So we'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. I think the Rams are definitely going to be a thorn in our ass too, because they're pretty balanced. They're not like they got receivers, they got running backs. Defense was solid last year. I know you lost Aaron Donald, but I think they're still going to be pretty decent on defense. And Stafford, he throws a lot of picks at bad times, but he can make every throw on the field, and he throws some crazy shit sometimes, and it gets completed. Like, how the fuck did he make that throw? So I don't know.
He's coming
and they got good coaching. There's no debate that your boy is a good coach.
Oh yeah, well I like McVay. I don't have an issue.
Yeah, there's no debate that McVay is a good coach. Shanny has had a number in the regular season, but he does have the one NFC Championship game win over us, and that is the one that counted, unfortunately.
And really, I think that would have been the Super Bowl we would have won if we had played the fucking Bengals. I think, but whatever.
We got any comments, or nobody's even watching anymore?
Probably not. Who cares? Just want to put it out.
Piss
them off. So that shit's not streaming to fucking Twitter, because I guess now you need a you need a premium account on Twitter to fucking stream on StreamYard now. They on some bullshit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Fuck Elon. I don't fuck with Elon anymore.
Yeah. So that's what that is. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think we do good. I think Brock will get better. I think he's gonna be good. He's gonna have. We'll see what this offseason does, because he's not rehabbing. He can fucking focus on doing his shit. So I think he'll get better. I don't think he'll have the same season. I mean, I don't think the numbers will be there. Like I don't think he'll get 4,200 yards. He could, but I don't think he will. Injuries. I'm scared of the injuries, because homeboy fucking left for the Clippers. I think where everybody's starting to see it. Purcell's already fucking pulled a hamstring. The fucking running back pulled a hamstring. So, like you say, we've been relatively healthy these last couple of years, but this might be the year. Shit, fucking, might have to deal with some adversity this year. I don't know.
So Lions got in the draft, they got 2 cornerbacks in the 1st and 2nd round. They got Terry and Arnold out of Alabama, and Ennis Rakestraw out of Missouri. So they needed that. Those are good pickups for them.
Yeah, Rakestraw's all right.
They got a tackle.
Terry and Arnold's cool.
And then they got a safety, Sion Vaki out of Utah.
Yeah.
Who did they pick up in free agency? Anybody? I'll check it out. I think they're our biggest threat. Them and the Rams are our biggest threat.
It could be. I don't think they're there yet. They probably need another year.
Or the Lions?
Challenge it. No. You're talking about the Lions?
I'm saying both of them. But Jahmyr Gibbs he's going to get more carries this year.
That is nasty.
He's a little scary. He's going to be, because they didn't even use him until second half of the season last year as much. But then he was balling out. So I think he's going to be more of a factor.
That motherfucker's a little fast bastard there. He got fucking wheels.
So the Lions added Marcus Davenport, Carlton Davis. They traded for him. DJ Reader and Amik Robertson. So they tried to upgrade their defense a little bit.
The secondary, for sure. They revamped the whole secondary.
Yeah, they did revamp their defense a little bit. So I don't know. We'll see what the fuck happens.
We'll see. We really didn't do shit, but I mean, I don't know. The O-line still fucking scares me on our end. I mean, we didn't do anything. These guys talking about, oh, well, we can't go into the draft just drafting linemen, and then we have nothing to show for it. And then I've been on teams like, dude, no one's telling you to draft a lineman in the first 2 rounds every fucking draft, dude. Just probably this one because we need this shit, like idiot. That's what I'm saying. Like Shannon, them be fucking too extreme, dude, when it comes to fucking shit. Like,
all right, well, shit. I'm about to get out of here. You gonna keep going or what?
No, that's probably it. This is just a fucking Niner one. It's probably all we got. We can end on that shit.
All right, I mean? Right on for tuning in, everybody.
Day of season expectations. We'll see what we do. We'll come back next week, I believe. Maybe, possibly. Play it by ear. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see. So, once again, if you haven't already, oops, I don't want fucking that. What the hell? If you haven't already, hit us a like and subscribe. Hit the bell, please, because we never know when we come on. But when we know, you will fucking know. Believe me. But I want to say next week, but who knows? So thanks for tuning in. If you did, we out of here. Can't wait for this fucking season to start, and let's fucking get it. All right. See y'all next time, and peace the fuck out.